Hey YouTube, it's Cindy, and I'm going to teach you how to breed and raise crickets today. What you will need is 2 tanks, a heat pad, water, food, egg cartons, toilet paper tubes, or anything like that, and a small egg container, like a little, this container, you could buy for like $1. And yeah, just paper towels for the bottom of the tank. Anyways, what you do is you will also need 20 crickets, ground crickets. And how you tell them apart if they're female or male is like this. The males, like this one's a male, they only have like 2 stems. The females will have 3. Those are all males right here. And then this for female. Males. I'm not breeding these. These are just caught. I can't find any females. Hold on. Yeah, they don't want to get out. Oh, this one's a female right here. It has one in the middle, a little stem in the middle. This one's also a female. Right there has 3 stems in the corner. Yeah, sorry for the quality, it's my phone. Anyways, yeah. Okay, so you need 20 on a little small container with sand in it. Keep it moist. Yeah, keep it moist, and you'll notice the crickets starting to dig in there. And what you could use for food for the grown-up crickets and baby crickets is pretty much fish food, just cricket food you could buy at your local pet store, potatoes, oranges, oatmeal, anything like that. They could pretty much eat. And dog food, you could like smash up the dog food, but that attracts ants. I mean, yeah, if you don't want that. And for the water, you really cannot have like a little water bowl because the crickets drown. What you will need is just get paper towels and roll them up, squish them up, put water in them, and they'll be fine. They just suck the water out of it. That's perfect. Yeah, so just set the paper towels down underneath the tank because the grown-ups can be pretty messy. As you can see, it's like little black dots everywhere. Yeah, so you set this down for about 5 days because if you leave it there any longer, the crickets will eat the eggs, and you don't want that either. So you set this out. I cover it up since it keeps it hotter, and I'm not using the heat pad yet. Not till they're born. And I leave it outside for about 10 days until the crickets hatch, and I put it in the 10-gallon tank since there will be about 100 babies, 100 crickets. And I have like about 2 of these containers from the other crickets because I already fed the other ones to my geckos. Yeah, so just put them in the tank. What you will need for the pinheads tank to make sure they grow and you could feed them and they're healthy, they're perfectly healthy, yeah. You will need the heat pad and put it underneath the tank because if you don't have heat, pretty decent heat, the crickets will not hatch, and you need them to hatch. Obviously, the crickets will not grow, and you obviously want them to grow pretty fast. They should be probably full grown in about a month or 2. That's not that bad. I think that's a decent amount of time. And when the pinheads are born, make sure you don't touch them, you don't shake them. Yeah, if you see that they're climbing, if you have plastic and you see that they're coming up, make sure you blow on them softly. Just gently blow on them and they'll fall right down. That won't hurt them. That won't do anything. If the tank is too humid and the pinhead's tank, you will see little water drops on the edges on the container where you have them. If that is the case, try to turn the humidity down because the pinheads can drown in the water drops, and you don't want that. That's dangerous for them. So be careful of how hot it is in there. Yeah, make sure you have a lot of water because that's very important for pinheads. that's all they do pretty much all day is drink water and water and water. So make sure you check in the tank about twice a day and make sure they have plenty of water. Like this will not be enough. No. They probably need like a whole toilet paper roll and just soak that thing up and just leave it in there. I wouldn't suggest putting paper towels underneath the tank on the pinheads because they're not that messy and you could just squish them because they fit anywhere. They'll probably slide underneath them and just squish them, you know? Yeah, that's pretty much all you need. Hope this helps. Leave comments, questions, anything. Thanks. Bye.